talk about more pickmeishas from telenovelas, starting with this video right here. So she is Luisana from Doña Barbara. And honestly, homegirl did end up winning in the end, but not the man that she was being a pygmeisha for. She won herself a provider or whatever Share 7 calls these guys. Anyway, Luisana is the fiance to Santos, the main male lead in Doña Barbara. She's actually in the city when he goes to finally see Altamira for himself. She doesn't want to stay at Altamira because she thinks it's a gross, swampy place full of rednecks or whatever the redneck version of people over there is. Anyway, at first she didn't want to go, and she had a gay cousin who did really like Santos and was like, yeah, he's not good enough for you, sis. So anyway, her and her gay cousin end up going to Altamira because she has a feeling that Santos is doing something he ain't supposed to do. And as a woman, you know, when you get that feeling, yeah, he was cheating on her with Doña Barbara. Luisana's really mad about this at first, and she goes out her way to try to make shit difficult for Doña Barbara. And she also targets Marisela because she just doesn't like her. But anyway, her and Barb get into it. Barb even throws her in a pigsty at one point and makes fun of her when she falls and gets gross, earning her the name La Princesa del Chiquero, or Pigsty Princess. Anyway, Luisana does her best to compete with Barb, even flashing Santos once, and he just doesn't even bat an eye. She also goes and tells Barb pygmeisha shit like, oh, at least he comes home to me, or, you know, you're just a pastime, he'll go be with me when we get married. It gets to the point where Barbara does everything in her power to harm her, and does eventually harm her. She gets dengue fever, and she becomes extremely depressed. She tries to marry Santos, but she ends up having a awakening moment where she realizes that if she marries Santos, she's going to be in constant competition with Barbara no matter what, even if Santos left. And on top of that, she's gone through so much shit and Santos couldn't even do anything for her. So ultimately, she ends up making the smart and wise decision to leave and to just let Santos and Barbara take each other out. She also tells Marisela, you know, that she'll be her revenge, and she was, and she moves on. She does try to be nice to Barbara and Santos when they go see the big city, but Barbara, of course, cannot be nice and is rude to her. But honestly, I'm really glad that she graduated from the pickmeisha school, because Lord, she had me pulling my hair out like, girl, if you don't leave that man, especially because he got a crazy side bitch.